A major change to the way Americans register to vote is now heading to the U.S. Senate after this passed the House last week.
The Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act, or the SAVE Act, would require you to prove your citizenship in person to register to vote in federal elections. Doug Petcash from our sister station in Columbus reports.
Early voting is underway here at the Franklin County Board of Elections for the May primary special election. The SAVE Act is still working its way through Congress, so it has no effect on what's going on here, but it could impact future federal elections if it becomes law.
Under the SAVE Act, those wanting to register to vote would have to show documents in person that prove their U.S. citizenship, such as a birth certificate or U.S. passport. The goal is to prevent non-citizens from voting. The U.S. House passed the bill Thursday.
On this vote, the yeas are 220, the nays are 208. The bill is passed without objection. The motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
It now goes to the Senate, where Ohio Senator Bernie Moreno is a co-sponsor.
It's long overdue. It's going to clean up our elections and give, most importantly, people faith and confidence in our elections.
Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose said in a statement, "I'm hopeful the SAVE Act will create a sense of urgency in lawfully providing states with the federal records we need to maintain accurate voter rolls, particularly when it comes to citizenship status." But critics say it will make it harder to vote. They point to the millions of women and men who have changed their names after getting married.
This would mean having to ensure that your birth certificate and your passport match the information that you're providing, whether driver's license or otherwise.
Beth Link with When We All Vote also has concerns about people having a birth certificate or passport on hand.
I think many people, whether in your immediate family or in your extended network, can think of some folks that may not have access to those documents readily.
I think it's extremely important that you have to show valid government-issued ID when you go vote. You need that for everything else.
The bill does not affect the upcoming May election, of course.
Please don't skip this election because every election matters.
But Jen Miller with the League of Women Voters of Ohio worries about the impact in the next federal election in 2026.
Physically getting into the Board of Elections can be hard for seniors, people with disabilities, students, active duty military families that are overseas.
Voters we talked to think the current system works well.
So if somebody come out and tell me that the system is broke, then maybe I might consider it. But right now, I don't think it's broke.
I think it's an effort to control voting. That's what it is. It's to try to block as many people as possible for voting.
The House passed the same bill last year, but it died in the Senate, where they'll try again this year.